As you can see, good day everyone. This is Psychological Trader here, your Nigeria Forex trader. This is my chart the trade I took on gold. This is my analysis chart though, but as you can see, this are the pairs I look at. This is currently my trade right now. But let me show you how analysis chart how I got to enter that trade, which is let me just clear out the chart. Clear. Okay. What I do is that I analyze on the 4 hours time frame, then I go back down to the hourly time frame for my entries. First thing you do, looking at this chart right now, consider we are in a long downtrend. You get so I'm going to be focusing on this region, not all this because I'm not a swing trader. I'm just in between moves, intraday trader. You get so I'm going to map out my zones. I'm going to be quick about it. This is strong resistance zone. Any question you have, you can click on you can go on the comment section, type any inquiries you want to make. I'll sure be looking at the comment section so I can get my next idea on what to do a video on. Anyhow, there is specific for pattern on I plot out my zones, but I think we'll get to that in further videos that I'll probably drop on this channel. So as you can see, this is a clear representation of my zones. I already have them mapped out. So you can see for the past 1, 2, 3, 4. The past 10 days, the market has been in a consolidating market. It has not been moving, it has been trading horizontally. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What do you expect? Up, then down. It has been consolidating. What we just need to do is to capitalize on each of the moves at each resistance or support level, which is exactly what I did. I think I capitalized on this trade. This trade, I think, is on my previous video. I took this trade. Took a long time. I literally swing trade. I'm not a swing trader, but this particular trade made me wait. Down, down. I waited. I took out partials, several partials here. When it came back, I think my stop loss was here, it took me out. Partial. I was fucking tired of waiting on this for this trade to hit TP. I think my TP was around this level. But let's focus on what's happened. So let's see. Took this trade on Thursday. So the market was around this region, just broke out the zone. Twa. I was looking okay, there was going to be a retracement back to this level or this level before selling back down to this level. That's what I was looking at. So I was literally, this was what I was expecting. Wow. When I saw the breakout here, back to this, I was expecting a move here, then down, or a move up here, then down, which is exactly what happened. So let me take you back. Let's close our eyes and forget that this has happened. Let's go back to this place. So this is my zone. I know I also capitalize on the demand and supply rule, other blocks. If you don't know about institutional type of trading, I didn't really focus more on institutional type of trading. I just picked out what some key points that worked for me and I added it and incorporated it into my trading style. So I use it as a form of confluence or yes, confirmation to take a trade or an entry point or a precise sniper entry point to take good trades with less stop loss and a higher risk to reward margin or ratio. So that was the only thing I took from a seasonal type of trading. Other blocks, bearish order block, bullish order block, demand and supply levels. Added it to my supply and resistance, demand and supply. Added it to my support and resistance strategy. So let's go back to the hourly. This is my order block before this impulsive move to the downside. So went back to okay, hourly time frame. So as you can see, remember this stuff hasn't happened yet. Okay, let me clear off this one because I know there's going to be a lot of reactions here. So I'm going to go for more precise reaction and entry point that I'm looking at. Let me move out this. So this was the recent one, order block on the 4 hour time frame. So while I'm looking down here on the hourly time frame is to look for the most recent bearish order block, which is this, candle right here. So I'm putting a more precise entry, not taking an entry from here. You can as well take an entry from here, putting your stop loss above here. It's just going to give you a higher stop loss and a little risk to reward ratio. So imagine me taking my trade based on the 4 hours time frame. Stop loss will be over here TP. This is 1:2. Can you withstand this amount of drawdowns on your account? Do you get? There's some people who can, but not, it's not. It doesn't apply to everybody. So I can as well go back to the 30 minutes time frame if I want to get a more precise entry, which will give me, which should be this year to this level. Do you see? Cutting out here to here, 2 pips, but don't base my trade off the 30 minutes time frame because a lot happen. They might be fake out and all that. It might be caught in the crossfire. So let's go back to the hour. Okay, let's go back to the hourly. So as you can see right here, let's take out this one because I've already gotten a more precise entry. I like to clear my charts and make it clean. So this is going to be TP1, TP2. Okay, there's something here. So as you can see, normally I base my trade off the end of the start of the candle to the close of the candle. But as you can see, on this pair, if I was to take my trade from the start of the candle, stop loss originally would be around this region. But you see, there's a weak stop hunt because of this trade. There was a lot of liquidity right here. The market makers knew that people were going to take their trade here, all this resistance, and place their stop loss above. They spiked it up, took all their support, and went back to the original direction. So because of this stop hunt here, I knew I had to raise my entry points up to the close of the order block, which is right here, and give my stop loss room to cover the stop hunt. So if there's going to be any market maker moves, it's going to fill out this week, which my stop loss is above this week, indirectly giving me a safe spot to land. As you can see, market came up, filled a little bit to 50% of those week and dropped back down. So I won't call this a perfect entry because there was never a drawdown. I took this trade. I had my sell limits on from Nigeria, which means this particular time I was sleeping. This was Friday night. Before I woke up in the morning, London session, the trade was already active and I was already in profit. So my stop loss was right above this week. Few pip draw down, then spike back up, spike back down. heading for TP1, TP2. This is basically how simple the trade was. As you can see, again, trading is very simple. All you just have to do is focus and learn and try to keep your psychology in order. As you can see, the name of this channel is Psychological Trader, which means I'm going to be diving more on the psychological aspect of trading. Trading is 25% or even 20% chart analysis, as you can see right here. The main work goes happens in your head, which is the psychological part of trading. When to leave your trade, how to close, when to close your trade, how to move your stop loss. There are some days that you should take trade and leave your trade to run out. Don't be scared. If you're having drawdowns, don't be scared. Just have it in the back of your mind. Okay, on this trade now, I'm risking 1:6. If I lose this trade and I take another 1:6 trade, I'm going to be +5 after losing the trade. So either way you win. You can take 5 trades. You lose 4 and you win 1. You end up having a +1 ratio at the end of the 6th trade. Do you get? So it's more about keeping your psychology in check, because if you're not able to keep your psychology in check, you have 4 losing trade. Do you think you'll be able to bear taking the 5th trade or the 6th trade using that same stop loss and that same risk to reward without the fear of being it's going to hit my stop loss, or you are experiencing fake out and it's almost heading to your stop loss? You will be scared that let me take out my trade, let me take out my profit before it hits my stop loss. No, you wait, because as you can see, the market can indirectly, probably on this trade now, might have gone up here above close to the week, sell back down. Probably if I was in trouble, like, it's already going against me, let me just save out and take out if you minimize my loss. And I will later wake up in the morning and see that I'm already supposed to be in 200 pips profit. That will make me more angry and will not cause or call revenge trading. So as you can see, I'm in profit, so I'm waiting for it to hit my TP1 and take out partials. And wait, if it breaks out this zone, this is what I'm waiting for. I want to see what will happen at this zone. A lot can happen at this zone. I can have consolidation at this zone. We might end up breaking. This is what I'm expecting. But a lot can happen. It can come back, yeah, come back, it dance around and spike up. Market is all about probabilities. We just have to look for the good probability and stick with it. What do you understand? So I'll wait. We react to what the market does. We don't move the market. We trade based off market reactions. We react with the market. So I'm going to wait for a reaction at this zone. If I see a strong bearish engulfing candle break through the zone, which means it's coming straight to my TP2, which is about 350 pips. This is about, currently I was already up with 210 pips. So if it comes to my TP1, which is about 250 pips, so already up 200 pips. That was already one ratio 4. I was not even on this trade, I was sleeping. If not, I probably would have taken some percentage off. But now my stop loss is already at break even, so I'm already risk free on this trade. Whatever happens, I'll take out little partials now, so I'll just go and sleep. If it comes back and takes out my stop loss, I end up with a couple of dollars. But if it's my TP, I end up with a couple of thousand. So that's just trading for you. It's more like calculated and well organized gambling, but it's not gambling. So this is it. This is the trade I took. As you can see, there are a lot of trades on my watch list that I'm waiting for. You can see I have my limit set on. It can happen my spike above and invalidate the trade. I'll delete delete my